Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Benjamin, and today we're going to be doing a very quick look at two relatively, they're going to be very uneventful Senate races next year, and that's Idaho and Illinois. And the truth is, both of these are probably going to be very uninteresting, though one has the potential to be more interesting than the other, and I'll kind of explain why. So we're going to start with Idaho, which Tom Crapo is almost certainly, or is it Crapo? I think it's Crapo. But anyway, that's his name, right? Mike Crapo. Whoops. It's hard to remember names when you have the president, the vice president, a few cabinet secretaries, 100 senators, a ton of representatives, 9 Supreme Court justices, a bunch of state level officials. Names can mix and match, and you'll get one or two wrong. But anyway, Mike Crapo is going to run for another term, and he's almost certain to win. The question is really what the margin is going to be, and is it going to be on the close end of 30, or is it going to be on the not close end of 30, is basically what we're talking about here. He won 66% of the vote the last time out, and that was in 2016, which was concurrent with the presidential election year. In a year that should be favorable towards the Republicans, I could see him winning 69% of the vote or more. Nice. So, yeah, I don't really see Mike Crapo losing this seat, and the Wikipedia article, I'm trying to find anything about who might actually run. The Wikipedia article, which is generally well sourced, doesn't have any potential Democratic candidates listed. And considering that, like I said, Wikipedia has actually been fairly well sourced for most of the series, mentioning candidates who I've never heard of and who are very, very minor in even their local politics. For you to not have any potential candidates it's telling. So, yeah, congratulations, Democrats. You played yourself. And now we're going to move over to Illinois. Now, both of these, again, are the 2016 county level maps, except for Georgia, which that was the 2020 special election, because that was the last time that seat was up. Illinois has potential to be more interesting, because I think the Republicans, unlike in, say, some other places, have potential to gain ground here, right? In addition, unlike, say, in a place like Idaho, where the Democrats really don't have a ton of ground to gain, or, say, California, where the Republicans are probably not going to gain ground, or more specifically, Hawaii, where the Republicans are absolutely not going to gain ground, Illinois is a place where the Republicans can do so. And for them, it's going to come down to they need to win this county up here, need to do well in Alton and East St. Louis, which they can do. Republicans can win that area. And they need to win all of South Illinois. They also need to win all of Central Illinois. And they need to improve their margins in this area, up in the northwest of the state. And you can make the argument that they really need to do better in the suburbs, the Chicago collar counties. But I could see if the Republicans have good margins in red areas, this could still potentially be a Republican win. But as it stands, that one. counties. I think it was this one. East St. Louis here. And I want to say it was these two, yeah. And the Republicans are, like in much of the Rust Belt, the upper Midwest, are improving year by year in these, small towns, rural communities, manufacturing communities. And you see that trend in the Ohio River Valley, in Ohio, especially this area as well. And that extends in the driftless area in Wisconsin. Republicans are doing much better here than they used to. That includes, a lot of places with ancestral Democrats, or legacy Democrats, as I sometimes call them. This part of Illinois is very much like the driftless area in Wisconsin, except it tends to be more Republican leaning. It's very similar to this part of Iowa, the northeast of Iowa. And this area is very, very, very important if the Republicans want to have any hope of even making Illinois competitive. And I think with the right candidate, they absolutely can. Problem is, the candidates that I've been looking at are kind of... And I don't think Rauner's going to run, the former governor of Illinois, the last Republican to win a statewide election in Illinois. But that was 2014, which was a massive Republican wave year. And in the 2010 Senate election, that was also a massive Republican wave year. And I apologize for people mowing the lawn outside my recording studio, office, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I don't think this is going to be a very competitive race, but I could see the Republicans getting. I think the Democrats kind of max out in Illinois. Now Tammy Duckworth is, of course, the Democratic candidate, and she's not going to be challenged in the primaries. I could see the Republican Party getting over 40% of the vote. I don't see the Democratic Party getting less than 55% of the vote, even if it is a Republican wave year. Now, that is based off of what is currently, the current situation. But I also think it's entirely fair. Anyway, I'm going to say leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to retool some of the Patreon tiers to try and actually provide some incentives. That way y'all can actually maybe even start voting on some content in the very near future if you're a patron. How would y'all like that? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Take it very, very easy, and I genuinely hope you have a very nice day, and give this video a share, and apparently there's a notification thing, so hit that if you feel so inclined. Alright. Take it easy, y'all. No, I'm totally not stretching to make it 10 minutes. Yeah, I am. Have a very nice evening.